Why do you believe this stock is poised to fall?
We think there's a very good chance that it's about to lose close to half of its revenue for a period that could be 2 years or longer. And this would be due to device recalls.
Okay. Explain.
Sure. So we are aware, we've been made aware that these implantable devices.
We're talking about defibrillators, we're talking about pacemakers.
Yes, and likely also a device called CRT. These are part of an ecosystem where there are 4 parts for our intents and purposes to this ecosystem. There's the device that's implanted in the patient. There's the physician's office programmer that sets the settings. There's the St. Jude network servers that receive data and also push updates to the programmers, as well as to the at-home device. And there are hundreds of thousands of these at-home or home monitoring devices called Merlin at-home devices that are out there in the wild. And this is really the crux of the thesis. And that is, there should be a secure communication protocol between all of these devices. However, the communication protocol has been compromised, or it is greatly compromised, particularly by these Merlin at-home units. And with hundreds of thousands of them in the wild, basically the keys to communicate with the implanted devices and make them do things that they shouldn't be doing to cause them to malfunction, those keys are out there and they're relatively low-hanging fruit for attackers to exploit.
So if I understand correctly what you're saying, you found a security flaw. You found an Achilles heel.
Yes, I mean, we were made aware of it. We didn't find it ourselves, but we were approached by a group of cybersecurity researchers, a company called MedSec, that had been doing a study on the 4 largest manufacturers of implantable cardiac devices and the security. And so what they found with the St. Jude's devices in the ecosystem stunned them. I mean, it's far worse than anything they expected.
They were doing this independently of anything you were up to?
Yes, they were doing this completely independently. And when they found this, they really were faced with a decision, because ordinarily in the cybersecurity industry, if a firm finds a vulnerability, they'll approach the manufacturer and they'll let them know about it. And if the manufacturer doesn't do anything about it after a period of time, then it's considered to be fair play for the researcher to go public with it. But in this case, what they saw, I mean, this ecosystem, these devices are so poorly protected that they felt, and we agree, that this is likely gross negligence on the part of St. Jude over many years. And so they were concerned that if they went to St. Jude would sweep this under the rug. And they felt that it's very important for users of these devices, for patients, to know about the risks. And our assessment, as well as that of MedSec, is that for a number of years, St. Jude in this realm has been putting profits before patients. And that's why they came to us.